Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we will be reviewing the kit of Family Hierarchy Candidate Ishmael. So let's get right into it. Skill 1 Crimson Strike, a 2 coin blunt gloom skill. On use, if the target has a certain amount of negative effect, gain clash power. This can be Depth Right Haste, Depth Right Fissure, and Depth Right Venom, and Rupture of course. And also offense and defense level down from Depth Right Venom. Oh, I forgot about the bind from the Depth Right Fissure. So very easy to fulfill clash power conditional. On use, gain coin power for every X amount of rupture on the target. Also very easy to fulfill. So this will be 1 clash power or 2 clash power, and this will be 1 coin power if the clash power is 2. The coin power will be 2 if the clash power is 1. Clash win gain points and points count, that's standard. The first coin on hit inflict rupture count. The second coin on hit inflict rupture, and on crit gain offense level up next turn. So a standard skill 1 with nothing special. Though I do like the clash win here. It's gaining points instead of inflicting rupture count like with the Sidorian. And for the second coin, I hope it will be a decent amount of rupture, because this is a rupture unit after the talisman nerf, so I would like to see some high amount of rupture potency application. The offense level up is good and also play into her passive, which I will cover later. I will skip the skill 1-2 for now, but I will talk about it after I read her passive. Skill 2 Crimson Phoenix, a 4 coin skill, learn gluttony, but do not panic. Rupture count is a thing in the past now, so it can take a 4 coin skill or 2. On use, if the target has a certain amount of negative effect, gain coin power. On use, if the target has X amount of rupture, gain coin power. So it's pretty clear now that she doesn't scale her coin power based on points. Okay, first coin. On hit, inflict rupture count. On crit, inflict defense level down next turn. The second coin is the same. Third coin. On hit, gain points equal to rupture on the target. There will be a cap here. Head hit, gain points count equal to the rupture count on the target. There will be a cap. Fourth coin. Deal X plus poison cell plus rupture on the target percentage damage on the critical hit. On crit kill against enemy, gain offense level up next turn. Rupture count, good. Defense level down, good for her. More damage, more points for her, good. But where is rupture potency? Where is it? So this skill is her main way of gaining points and points count. Bonus point for being a gluttony skill. The burst turn with Faust skill 3 will be devastating. Skill 3 Crimson Spring, a 1 unbreakable coin / NV skill. Before attack, if main target has a certain amount of negative effect, gain attack weight. Before attack at X plus launcher, gain attack weight. So what is launcher? When she is on the field, she will get the launcher buff, and she will gain a stack each at turn end. And this is just a counter for her skill, and that's it. While we're here, let's check ready. Mass stack 3, number of turn this unit spent in retreat or as a backup unit. This is also a counter for her other skill, but she gain a stack every turn she's in the backline. Okay, let's get back to skill 3. On use, gain coin power for every X type of negative effect on the main target. So it's a bit different from her skill 1 and skill 2. I think this will scale better for her. And on use, gain coin power for every X sum of rupture and rupture count on the main target. I think this is the first time we have this kind of conditional where it takes the sum of the potency and the count to increase the coin power. Clash win gain points. This is probably 5 points. Okay, to the coin. Deal damage. Deal more damage on crit. Deal more damage on crit for every launcher on self. On hit inflict rupture. On crit inflict rupture count. On crit gain points and points count. On crit kill against enemy gain points count. Okay, a few good things about this. this would deal a lot of damage, and with the crit on top of it too, so this on crit kill is very likely to happen, but gain poise count. This is not that good, because here on crit gain poise and poise count, also gain poise count here, and because this is an AoE skill, one hit of this will probably net you like 4 count. Okay, I know I'm assuming a lot here, but this line can be something else. Gain poise count here can be something else instead. Okay, to her defense skill. Adept evasion. On use gain poise count. On evade gain poise. A standard evade skill. And now there's one more unit that can evade in rupture. Okay, to the combat start. Combat start at X plus launcher. This is most likely to be 6. Perform a battlefield retreat at turn end. This retreat is better than other retreat because it will put you at the frontmost place in the backup unit deployment order. This means if you have a 6 in a fight, she will retreat to the 7th position. Because of this, she can abuse her passive a lot. Okay, let's move to her passive. Launching maneuver. Upon retreat, apply X offense level up next turn to allies in the deployment order. Number affected allies equal to the amount of launcher stacked on self. If the affected ally is a GR family unit, apply Y offense level up next turn instead. Does not affect ally that either return or substitute in TLDR. She retreat, she buff other unit. On the turn this unit substitute or return to the field, gain ready. Then at combat start, as the very first skill in the skill order, use Crimson Strike Launcher against a random target. It's this skill right here. A 2-coin Blunt Gloom skill. It's unclashable. Before attack, consume all ready stack on self to gain ready time X attack weight. So you can get 3 ready stack, and this X here is either 1.5 or 2. This makes the skill have an attack weight of 5 or 7. In my opinion, they should not do this. Remove the time X. Without the time X, this skill already have like 4 attack weight. So I would rather they keep it underpowered than overpowered. Let's continue. On use, gain poise and poise count. On use at X plus ready, gain coin power. The second coin on hit, inflict rupture. So when she sub in or return to the field, she will use this skill regardless of speed. This skill will always go first. And this here on use gain poise and poise count. This is also important because the moment she joins back in, she will not have any poise or poise count. This is also good mainly for the damage because this skill is unclashable. For the second coin on hit inflict rupture, I expect 5 rupture here, 5 or above, because how you need to bounce her back and forward, or you bounce her forward, this needs to be a decent amount of rupture for it to be worth it, or you just use the skill as an extra hit. Okay, to her main passive, Rupture Reading Resolve. On kill with this unit attack skill, gain poise equal to the rupture on the target. If this unit gain up to X poise, with the above effect, gain poise count equal to rupture count on the target. It's okay. The payout is mediocre because poise will be maxed at 20, so more poise would not do anything for you. And poise count, yeah, it's good, but she can already sustain her poise count from what I'm seeing. So what is this part of the passive for? It's for when she switch in, she will use Crimson Strike Launcher and hopefully get a kill or 2. Okay, the second part of the passive. In a clash, if this unit offense level is higher than the target's, gain clash power. In a clash, if this unit offense level is higher than the target's, inflict more rupture potency or rupture count with this unit base attack skill. So how good is the first line? It's very good and I think very consistent also, because offense level up, she can get it through her kit and through resonance. Not to mention the offense level down that the enemy will get through Death Right Venom or other source. The second part, inflict more rupture potency or rupture count. Her kit has 9 coins and 7 of them have either rupture potency or rupture count on them or both. But this will not work on her unclashable attack because you need to be in a clash. So that's minus 1 coin. So she will have 6 coin that will benefit from this. And I think that's good enough. It's a shame that her second skill doesn't inflict any rupture potency at all. But it does have 2 instances of rupture count. So that's something, I guess. I think the number on this is going to be 1, at least for rupture count. Because with inflicting 1 more rupture count, she will go neutral with her skill 1, skill 2, and positive with skill 3 if she crit. And with rupture potency, it may be 2, because the only skill that inflict rupture potency is her skill 1 and skill 3. And skill 3 is an AoE skill. So I think 2 is the perfect spot for it. And now we get to her support passive, Lingering Resolve. If this unit is defeated in an encounter, apply assist to the subsequently substituting identity, the fastest backup unit in the deployment order next turn. Assist, max stack 1. If the target has a certain amount of negative effect, gain clash power and deal more damage. It's a good buff. It helps out the switch in unit, but then you freaking remember she had to die for this. So I don't think you would use this in a normal situation. To the next part, in chain battle, if this unit is a backup unit or has retreated, activate the following. Combat start. Among the units who, number 1, are at X amount of HP or lower, and 2, use a defense skill. Choose the identity with the fastest deployment order. At turn end, that identity recovers from staggered caused by damage and perform a battlefield retreat. To note here, they will retreat to the rearmost position or the last deploy position. This passive is very clunky to use, and especially in a rupture team. I will assume here that you don't need to be staggered to be retreated. If you need to be staggered to be retreated, you have to use a defense skill that turn and expect it to be staggered. If you have a dodge, I think you would just start a boss instead of retreating, because they have to go through your dodge and stagger you for you to be retreated. If that's the case, you might say, Ducky, this is just a failsafe in case of they fail to dodge and get staggered. Okay, then how would you get Ishmael into the field? This will only work with guard or counter if you need them to be staggered. Okay, let's assume that you don't need to be staggered to be retreated. In this situation, if one of your Heisho get a bad hit, they are locked out of their clashable counter or clashable guard. If you switch out Ryoshu or Otis, it's okay if Ishmael is better than them. If you switch out the C branch, that's devastating because they will have to build up their poise again. Maybe this will not happen if you run a 12 Sinner team, because if you run a 12 Sinner team, they will be put at the far back of the team and never see the light of day again. Not to mention, if Faust took a bad hit, she's basically locked out of her clashable counter, which is her enhanced skill 3. So you might not want to interact with her retreat mechanic at all, or be very careful when she's in the backline, or you can just heal up. So what do I think of her? I think she has potential, and also the potential to fuck up your team. I hope that she can inflict a decent amount of rupture potency, because we need a bit more unit that can inflict a lot of rupture potency. That is not a 2-star unit. That's it for my review of Family Hierarchy Candidate Ishmael. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you later.